listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Holy shit, I forgot how to do this. Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D, and the big, the sexy, the lovely, the beautiful Momba.
Maybe you should do the pop filter.
Why?
You kind of sound like shit.
No, I think I'm fine.
All right. Just a suggestion.
You wouldn't know. You said that you haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's been a long time, guys. Holy shit, it's been here. Let me look up the... When was the last time
even
we
when
recorded?
you did do this regularly, you still fucked up. So
Yeah, you're right, but this time I have a good excuse. Before I didn't.
You would
Before I just fucked up just because I fucked up. Oh, May 22nd. Today is August 11th, so it's been what?
Yeah, but
no. When's the last time we recorded live?
I was gonna say
Jesus
That must have been March, I think,
the last time I was in a room with. I've been with you guys separately.
but never together.
I haven't been with the both of you at the same time.
So for those who are audio listeners only, we are together. We're not separate.
This is not recorded at different locations. We're all in the same locale.
And some people were asking us, why can't you just do it remotely? It just, for some reason, we were having problems. And you figure, three guys that work with computers, you'd be able to figure it out.
See, it's not the figuring out that was difficult. It's the shitty equipment.
Oh, that too.
No, the thing is that we all have different equipment, and like it's difficult. You know, it's hard. It's hard to get everybody on sync, and it's just kind of a hassle.
And also, if I'm not being paid to fix something, I'm not doing it.
That's true. You know what's how does that the old saying go? If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah. I will say though, I was like driving here. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna record. Has it been so long? And like, why did we ever stop doing it? I'm excited. And then I got here and I sat in this chair and I was like, I just want to go home.
So it was fleeting.
There was a fleeting feeling of excitement, and then when I realized that I have to do it when I have an obligation.
I mean, you don't technically have to. You can stop anytime you want, Mamba.
Yeah, but I would hear it from you.
No, we'll just all quit.
So let's talk about these dictator style rules that Junkyard has imposed on us.
The masks?
Yeah.
So I made them wear masks.
Originally, the masks that Junkyard gave us, we had to provide our own because the ones he gave us, they were made out of leather. And there was like a zipper in the mouth.
Really? Yours had a zipper? Mine was just like a ball.
Oh, a ball to cover your mouth?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't understand how this is gonna help because I mean,
Yeah,
my
you can't
nose,
talk.
my nose is clearly exposed, but he's like, no, it's good. Don't worry about it. He's like,
put this
it works better in the dark. I'm like, all right, well, I guess.
And I appreciated it, but I didn't really feel comfortable wearing it, so I wore my own.
What do you call it? Yeah. So the thing is, I don't go out. I know you motherfuckers are like straight.
I don't go out.
Yeah, but I like literally go nowhere. Like I
Well,
go to work and then I come home.
See, so you go out more than me because you go to work. That means you go out more. I don't go anywhere. I mean, I go out, but like I'm at home like 5
but
days.
I don't go out in public.
Junkyard, this...
Where do you think once you step out of your house? Where do you think you are? You're not
because I don't see people.
No, I don't go out in public. Even though, like, what do you take a private road to work?
Yes,
no,
I do.
No,
I do.
as soon as you step out,
I'm in the confine of my vehicle.
Once you walk outside of your house, once you open that door and you step onto municipal property, you are in public.
Okay, but I don't go where there's people.
So you're saying that there's no one at your job?
Yeah, Mamba.
And
one other guy.
Oh, so there's another guy.
Yeah, but he goes even out less than I do.
Oh, does he now? Or is that what he tells you?
Yeah, I get...
No, I know him pretty well. He's
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that
he's definitely not.
all
going
I'm saying is
anywhere.
that you go out more than me.
No.
So...
Because I don't go outside of my house every day.
Yeah, but I only go to work.
It doesn't matter where you go. The point is you go outside. You go out in public.
This pandemic, this Rona, has not really affected Junkyard's lifestyle. He doesn't go anywhere.
It has affected me actually more than it has you. I'm pretty sure.
Affected you more than me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I I used to do stuff like other things.
No, you
That is a
said-
goddamn
I was,
lie.
looking, I, was looking, I was looking at my picture. I don't do stuff with you guys.
sound
Just
like
because I don't.
You
just
sound
'cause-
like shit.
Just because I don't.
Tone it down. Tone it down.
Just because I don't do shit with you guys doesn't mean I don't do stuff.
No, you
in
don't.
general.
No, you don't do shit.
Last year I went to go see Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Watch,
Carlos
he-
Santana.
he's gonna list like 4 things he did out of the 12 months.
I went. No. I'm talking about. I'm
That's
talking
an
about summer.
That's an average of one event every
do-
3 months, and
you
that's
do-
him. That's him doing stuff.
Summer festivals
You're
and stuff.
doing one thing per semester.
I went to go see-
One thing a trimester, and that's doing stuff.
I went to the WKRQRX picnic or whatever the fuck that stupid radio station is. I went to go see the Lumineers last year. I went to a bunch of White Sox games. I went to the
forget
Taste of Chicago.
Well, they're
Cuban
good at-
Fest,
We went to Cuban Fest.
They're good at
which was actually Puerto Rican Fest.
I went to.
they're good at doing social distancing. The White Sox.
I used to.
Yeah, because nobody goes.
I used to go to Maxwell Street Market every Sunday. Well, every other Sunday. I used to. Dude, there's so much I used to do. Go to museums. Go downtown. I can't go downtown anymore because it's looters, full of looters.
Oh yeah.
So you'll get free shit.
So like, it's like not only do we
By
have
the way, if you're
Rona,
not from Chicago, we have a event that happens downtown called looting, and it's happening pretty often.
Basically, you go out there and you just take shit.
Take what you want.
Yeah.
so it's like I mean, I have been affected. Like I actually did go out. Like I did stuff. Like maybe I didn't hang out with you fucks because I don't like you guys, but like I did stuff with Myra, my wife. Like we had a gay old time.
How is she taking it? Because
Well, I mean,
she gets.
Well, I mean, she's confined to this house, even when there isn't. So I don't think she's aware of that there's an epidemic. Did you tell her that there's an epidemic outside?
No.
No. Okay.
She's like, why is everybody wearing masks?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's like a new trend.
So you figure
It's cool.
So you figure there's no point in telling her because there's no need to worry her.
Yeah.
She's never gonna go out anyway.
Right.
So yeah. So it's no point.
And then she asked about it, like, what's all this I hear about on the Facebook and stuff, like, about this virus?
And you
Fake
were like-
news. Fake
Yeah.
news. Fake
And you
news.
were like, "Am I gonna have to take your internet away?"
We discussed this.
Yeah.
Stop looking at the news.
You only have so many privileges. You would want to lose one of them, would you?
But yeah, what do you call it? So yeah, so I told you guys I had tickets for the Bears-Niners game in September.
It was a preseason game.
It was a preseason game, but I haven't seen the Niners since fucking forever. They got canceled. I'm not going anymore because, yeah, it's done.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Junkyard.
Put your mask up.
We've all had to
More.
make sacrifices.
I can still see your nostrils.
I don't.
I'm trying to be like that guy at the grocery store.
That's how our boss walks around sometimes.
Oh,
We-
so if your
Oh,
boss.
No, but we tell him,
if
put your
it's-
fucking
if
mask
it's
up.
good enough for your boss,
It's not good enough.
It's
We tell
good
him.
enough for me.
That's not even the mask anymore. It's under your chin.
Oh, I'm drinking.
And I know that's fake Louis Vuitton. No, it's not
Whoa,
real.
hey. First of all, this is fucking genuine, okay?
No, it's not. I'm sure Louis Vuitton
All
doesn't
right.
make masks. Put your mask up. What are you
Hold-
doing?
Oh, I'm drinking.
Hey man, if I were you, I'd beat the shit out of
I
this
should.
dude right now.
You'll be questioning my brands.
The authenticity of your mask. He's wearing a Chicago White Sox. If anybody should be upset, it's him.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm sad about is that I have to go back and like actual work now.
Yeah, because we were working from home, and let's just say that Mama didn't do a whole lot when he was working from home. His
Damn.
productivity levels
Damn, Mamba.
were.
Well, I was still technically due, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do anyways. And if you give me free reign to stay home, I'm gonna sleep till 12 in the afternoon.
I've actually been more productive.
Really?
Well, I was actually pretty productive at work, especially this job because, like, I was a contractor, so I had to like not be a twat. Otherwise, otherwise they would have just fired me. Because they did fire the other guy. So now that like we're at home, I'm like, yeah, like I don't need to give them a reason to like,
Regret hiring you?
yeah, either that or like people have been furloughed.
Hold on. How is it possible I can still hear Mama mouth breathing through his mask?
That's something's wrong with your audio.
Damn,
I have the Rona in my lungs.
you're a heavy
Working
mouth breather.
hard.
You're a heavy mouth breather. Yeah, so like, I don't know. I don't need to give them a reason to look my way. So I always like Like my ticket queues are clean. Like they come in, I take care of that shit ASAP.
You don't sit on them like we do?
No, I mean I try not to. There's some that I have no choice because I'm waiting. I have to wait on like because they're escalation, so I have to wait on like other information. But there's a way to like. I mean, I just make sure that the status is already all updated. That I'm waiting for information so that the SLAs don't get like jacked.
See, we get like tickets for stupid shit that doesn't even correspond to us. So.
Oh, those are the best because those just go straight out to the queue again.
No, but see, we don't have anybody else to work them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. So you're kind of like yeah.
Because our ticket system is only for us.
Yeah.
So like
So
once we get a ticket,
yeah,
it's
you get
like,
a ticket, something doesn't apply to you. It's like you have no one to send it
right.
to. Yeah, that sucks.
And then we have to respond and be like, "Oh, you're doing it, sending this to the wrong people," because people just assume that like, because there's like we have like websites that are for certain things, but they assume because it's on the internet it corresponds to us, even though we have like nothing to do with those.
Oh yeah, the ones we get they're pretty common are like I guess if people just don't know like because even though we're IT we don't have access to the to HR's.
Oh yeah,
system.
that's one. Yeah, like
so they're just like, oh hey, I can't clock in, or
Yeah.
I'm like
yeah, we get shit like that all the time.
or like oh
I can't request a day off.
yeah, or I need to see my benefits. I'm like I can't help you there, bro. Sorry.
Yeah. We get the same thing. Oh yeah, I can't log into my paycheck website.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
we don't have access to that.
I'm like can you access the website?
Right.
Yes. Then I can.
That's
That's as far that's as far as I can help
That's
you.
what Mamba did this morning.
Nobody wants to hear about her boring job, but we got a ticket for this lady. She's like leaving, and she had a YouTube channel, but her YouTube channel wasn't videos that she made. It's just that videos that she like favorited
Okay.
or liked, but she put it on her work email, and she's like, "How do I keep those videos?"
You don't. They're not yours.
Yeah, you don't. You
First
just-
of all, they're not even your
you
videos.
go to your personal account
and like them.
and like them again. There's nothing we can do. So, especially now since where do we work, Junkyard?
It's
At a
hilarious.
public
Place. Well, the public is coming back to this place,
exactly.
and we have to make sure everything is in order. So it's been kind of hectic. I've been sweating. I don't like it. This 9 to 5 shit, Monday through Friday.
It's for the birds.
Now I see why people.
It's just for the birds, Mamba.
Yeah. Now I see why people.
I mean, it was
skate.
better than when you worked at Service Merchandise, because then you were like
I guess it is true.
6 to what 3 or like
6 to 3.
4 to 11 or whatever the fuck bullshit is.
Yeah, 3 to 11.
And like
No, that's just whack.
But
And weekends.
Yeah.
And
And
working
holidays.
weekends.
yeah, and like Thanksgiving and shit. Like,
Yeah, you're right. Because I don't have to deal with like if I still worked, I would have to deal with looters.
That would be shitty.
The other day, my boss, he like texted me. He's like, I fucking hate. Well, my old boss. He's like, I hate this place. He was like, I'm not working in another store in Chicago. I'm like, what? I was like, you have to deal with looters. He was like, yeah, I came in at 7:30 and people were still in my store stealing shit.
Oh wow, the audacity.
So what's is there anything new with you guys since the last time we spoke?
That cruise I was looking at it earlier. That cruise I was going on might be canceled. So
Might
yeah,
be.
it might be. It's pretty sure. It's
I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
there's something I probably don't have to.
I mean, I think that's being very optimistic of
It's-
you to think it might be.
It's nice. It's nice to know that I don't have to worry about the spending money on it.
Are you sure? Are they going to give you the money back, or are they going to give you credit?
I have to look at the fine print, but
Because
It-
you might just get credit for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine. I'll just go on another one.
And that credit is not redeemable for future trips.
It's all your deal for past trips.
It's only good for carnival merchandise like T-shirts.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, commemorative gear
Exactly.
for the cruise I was gonna go on.
Yep, that's all you can get.
It would just say Bahamas, 2000.
2000.
What else? NBA is back, which I don't know if anybody's a sports fan
I've
who's
been-
listening.
I mean, yeah, I've been watching a little, but it's like, it's not the same.
I think it's better.
I watch like MMA and soccer, and I think honestly think it's better without a crowd.
MMA is definitely better without a crowd because the punches and everything sound way harder than.
I like it that, and like you can kind of hear what they're saying, like to each other.
Yeah.
or and like even in soccer you can hear them, you can hear the coach screaming and hear the the what do you call it? The player screaming and shit. It's like once you get crowd noise, like that's cool and all, but it drowns out the actual like game, if that makes sense. I feel like they need to bring like once all this is over and they bring crowds back, they need to have like another like one without crowd noise. I don't know if that's possible.
Are you talking about MMA or
Both, like anything, any sport. Like have a crowdless version on TV that you like a simulcast. One with the crowd noise, one without the crowd noise. Because like in England, in at least English soccer, they've added fake crowd noise to every game, and I personally that's dumb. It's like why the fuck like I would like I said it sounds so much cooler without the noise. Like give them at least or at least have an option to do one or the other.
I mean, I do like it. Like I said, MMA. In the NBA, there's so much that's going on in the NBA with people yelling. And like there's a DJ at every basketball game.
Yeah.
So you can't really tell the difference. There's like a lot of noise anyways. And they do have some fake crowds. But yeah, I do prefer the non-crowd now.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be tough going back. There's a few things that I really enjoyed that have changed. I like that people are more, hey, motherfucker, put your mask back up. You think I didn't notice?
Oh, I'm drinking.
No, you're not. You're texting. Nope. You have a 2-second drink limit from now on. Tony's taking advantage of it. He is taking away your privileges.
Jesus,
Mama.
you fucking communist.
Anyway, another thing I like from the COVID era that I'm gonna miss is people being so off-putting. I feel like people are now like a little more like, ugh, like get kind of like stay away from me.
I think they're always like that.
I like
with you.
that. Well, yeah, but
that reminds. Okay, so I'll let you go ahead and finish.
I do love that part. I do love that part that like people like maintain their distance.
yeah,
I love that part.
not everybody, but like there's like it's more.
Oh yeah,
people
but
are
way
now-
more.
Yeah.
I love that part, but I also feel bad about it. So I live in Bridgeport. There's a lot of Asian people in Bridgeport, specifically Chinese. Now, I like to preface and say that I am not racist.
That's what most racists say.
It's preface.
I
Mama.
know most racists say that they're not racist,
And you're aware of this. And you're not.
but I am
not one
telling
of
the
you're,
truth.
You're not one of those. Okay.
But I noticed that Asian people are they do not trust people now, which it makes sense because you have the president accusing China of creating the virus,
But they did.
They didn't like create it.
That's what the president said.
but
Yeah,
it came.
he says a lot of shit.
Why do you think it's called the China virus?
It's not called the China.
That's what the president said. Because it's from China.
He also said that he hates you because you're specifically you.
And he
'Cause-
said he's not going to give you a stimulus check because you make too much.
and that you're very effeminate.
That's bullshit. I want my stimulus.
So I've been working out pretty consistently, especially during the.
All right, you can put the can down now and put your mask back on. Thank you. You passed your 2-second drink limit. Access your nostrils.
Can't see him now, right?
Well, I mean, I know they're there though.
I know that.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have nostrils, junkyard.
No, now I have visually marked where your mask should be on your cheek. So if it's under that, that means it's too low.
Keep it there. Or
Nope, too low.
Or there'll be consequences.
Welcome to Mother Russia.
So what were you saying about not being racist? You're not racist?
Oh yeah. So I know the gym is open, but I'm not going to go to it just because.
Tony's been going to the gym.
I mean, you're not going to go just because you're I mean, what's
Bro, get him off you, bro. He's saying you're not going to go because you're lazy.
Well,
I mean, am I wrong? You are lazy, right?
you're not wrong about that. But I have other reasons for not going to the gym.
Like what?
One of them is that you get too close to people at the gym. What I'm trying to say is I've been jogging a lot outside, and I noticed that everybody, like if I'm running past somebody, they'll kind of stay there. But I notice when it comes to the Asian people now, they avoid me as if there was a plague.
Well, I mean, in people's defense, what would happen if they don't avoid you? I'm pretty sure they'll get.
They would just get nudged a little.
A little more than a little. I mean, we're talking about a lot of force.
But I'm saying,
coming directly.
I'm running down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I noticed that they'll go into the street.
Nice.
And then at first I thought that was weird, but I was like, oh, it's nothing. Until another day I was jogging, and there was this couple. They were an Asian couple. They didn't have a mask on, and they were walking their dog, but then they seen me coming, and then the husband steps in front of the wife. He puts his mask on, and then I could see as I'm running towards him, the wife fumbling with her mask, pulling it out, and he's just giving me like the dirtiest fucking looks. Like I'm covered in.
You know what? You should have been like, where was that dirty look when you guys created the virus?
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah.
I do not condone Tony's views, but I also don't disagree with that. So yeah, it hurt my feelings a little bit because they were avoiding me.
Are you sure it wasn't like maybe it was a little like odorous as you came by, and that's why they put
And they
on
were
the
trying to
mask?
get downwind.
People avoid you when you're walking towards them, Tony, because you look like Tom Hanks from Philadelphia. You look sickly, like you have the HIV.
Oh no, not the HIV.
Oh man! First of all, I never seen that movie,
Good movie.
and the only movie I've seen about the HIV is Dallas Buyers Club. Great movie, by the way.
All right, so you look
So
like
I look
Matthew McConaughey.
Not
More like Jared Leto.
Jared, there you go.
and we're not talking like Jared Leto, like in the beginning. We're talking like towards the end when he was about to kick rocks. That's brutal.
In the final stages. So,
1,000, 1,000. Oh, you gotta put that can down. Put the mask back on. That's 2 seconds. Nope, you're past. That's it. No more drinks for Tony. You lose your drink privileges now. Nope.
Gee, just fucking carry on. What the fuck?
I'm waiting for you to
Get off my dick,
You're
junkyard.
not supposed to touch your mask like that. You're gonna get the Rona.
It's all right. The Rona's coming for us all anyway.
No, not me.
it'll get you.
It'll come.
I'm gonna shoot it.
It'll come for you before it'll come for me because you go out in public every day. I don't.
You go to the gym
Yeah.
with
like-
other people.
Yeah, like what? Like
Sweaty people.
Once a week.
Ew, still. There's the Rona in the sweat. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yep.
You know what? I miss going to the movies.
I do miss the movies. I do miss the cinema.
I do miss the movies as well. But like I said, I was able to get a little bit of that back. What I miss more than the movies is just movies in general. Because like there's like a big like standstill on new movies.
Well, because nobody wants to really.
Right.
Well, trust me, there's
No
plenty of
one's-
old shit you haven't seen. So
Yeah.
quit your bitching.
Yeah, but there's like new stuff that I had on my calendar that I've been wanting to watch that hasn't come out
Like I was really.
So what do you guys? Because I heard that Mulan is not going to be released
till next year.
till next year.
I thought it was going to be released on
Yes,
Disney Plus.
they're going to release it on Disney Plus.
Oh, but you have to pay like $60 or something.
yeah, what the
No,
fuck?
I thought it was $30.
No,
Whatever.
it's 30, but still.
Yeah, but I just say
I think anything more than 15 is like, what the fuck?
$30. Like,
What is it, a pay-per-view?
yeah, what the? Yeah, is
Instead of
DVD, do I get a DVD with that?
Is Milan going to fight Mike Tyson?
I know, right? It's like, what the fuck?
I
I mean, unless you guys want to go halvesies, maybe it'll be
Fuck
worth
no.
it.
I'm not trying to watch that shit.
I wasn't crazy.
I'll just
about
watch the cartoon.
Yeah, there you go. That would have Eddie
that one's free.
Murphy.
Because that one has Mushu, right?
It had Eddie Murphy in it. Yeah, that's. I guess the reasoning behind it is if you get enough people in there. But I'm not gonna have like a Mulan watch party.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm gonna have.
And you can't even like. I
I'm
mean,
not gonna have like little kids come over.
if you abide by the rules, you're not gonna have no watch party either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they're not limiting.
Well, you got to keep in mind, there's
if you-
always the option to pirate it.
That is true.
And you pay nothing.
you know, I have this question. Like, so stuff like that you pay for, who out of the kindness of their hearts pays for it and then uploads it to to be able to.
All it takes
Torrent.
all it takes is one person.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying is like, who is so kind to actually purchase it and then upload it for others to
People who are
download it?
who are altruistic.
They should be sainted. is what I think.
It's the same thing as people who subscribe to OnlyFans accounts
And then they post all the stuff on Reddit.
No, you know what?
for me to find.
No. You know what I don't understand is porn stars that have OnlyFans. It's like, bitch, I've already seen you get fucked.
Yeah, but that's...
I'm not gonna pay. Like, and I can still see you get fucked online for free. Like,
Sure.
why am I gonna pay for an OnlyFans? Like, for example, there's
Because it's exclusive content.
yeah, okay. What's so
some-
exclusive of me seeing her naked?
Well, that's
I've
because,
already seen her
that's
naked.
because you're not a simp.
Huh?
You're not a simp.
Right.
But there's clearly
There's a
an
market
entire
for it.
plethora of simps out there that would gladly pay
So,
for
like,
exclusive
You
content.
know who I really like, porn star wise? Blair Williams. Like, she's
Never.
like one of my favorite.
Never heard of her.
You never heard of Blair Williams?
I was
Look
gonna
her
say.
up.
I thought you were gonna say Tila Tequila.
No, fuck no. That's Tony's girl. Blair Williams, she doesn't seem like she would be my type, but I don't know. Something about her drives me fucking crazy. I love that bitch. Okay, and I follow her on our NKOTP Instagram.
I don't think
That's not what.
yeah,
Our,
that's not what it's for.
That's not what our Instagram.
I don't.
Is
I don't
for.
think.
No, I know, but like,
Well, you shouldn't follow her on our because that's a collaborative Instagram.
you guys can log in and follow her as well.
No, I'm gonna log in and unfollow her.
That's fine.
Because
I'll just refollow her again. It's fine.
oh,
Anyway, so she's always like putting like, oh, OnlyFans, like, bitch, like, I watch your videos all the time. Like, I don't need your goddamn OnlyFans. I'm not paying for that shit.
That's true,
You know?
but there are guys like you who are probably big fans, and that's their way of getting close to her.
Nope.
yeah,
Now,
that's what I'm saying.
Unless I get to like stick my wee wee in her, I'm not paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, like, simp culture has pretty much given
Explain more.
given the meteoric rise to all these
What? Okay,
OnlyFans.
so for those of us who don't know, present company excluded, what is a simp?
A simp is a term of a. It's a person,
mostly a guy.
definitely a guy.
There can't be any female simps.
There can,
I'm sure
but
there is.
it's rare. It's rare. But yeah, it's mostly guys, and
Because girls won't do anything.
yeah, because so basically a simp is a guy that will put an e-girl on a pedestal.
Only e-girls or all girls?
All girls.
All girls, but especially e-girls, because not only will they put her on a pedestal, but they will give her monetary gifts all the time in hopes that one day she will notice me.
I know this. I know a specific person that is definitely a simp.
Yeah,
I think we all three
I'm
of us
sure.
know
I'm
this.
sure we. I know plenty of simps, and
No, but I'm thinking of one in particular.
And the thing with OnlyFans is like you can actually, because the thing is, if you have someone that's like super famous, right?
Right.
And on Instagram they got like fucking 5 million followers. Mm-hmm. You can simp all day; she's never gonna notice you.
Right.
But on OnlyFans,
Oh, yeah.
it's like more of like a limited, because not all 5 million people are gonna subscribe. There's
You
like,
gotta-
so out of those like
Few hundred.
or at least when they're starting out, you could still message the person, and so people
You
have.
can message them on OnlyFans?
Yeah,
How do you know this?
I mean, a friend told me.
Oh, okay.
I have a friend that did some research. So yeah, you can send messages, and
Do they respond?
yeah, they can respond.
No, but do they respond?
Oh yeah,
know, it depends.
sometimes they
It
do.
depends
Yeah, I
on the
mean, it depends on who it is, but yeah,
Right.
they could respond. Also, they could reply to comments, and it's kind of like a little mini social. It's a social media platform.
Right.
So yeah, and so these simps, that's what they do, and like they'll spend like, you know,
And
all this money.
Some of these OnlyFans are really expensive. Like there's this one chick, another porn star I follow. But she's not really a porn star. She's a what do you call them? Chatterbait girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Live cab girl.
Yeah, cam
Cam
girl.
girl. Yeah.
She's sexy as fuck. And she's from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and her I was curious, like how much is an OnlyFans? Like, and I don't normally
They
like.
set their own prices.
Right. And I figured, how much is hers? I looked. It was like $50 a month. I was like, what
That's-
the fuck?
I think that's the most expensive one I've heard.
I thought that was outrageous. I was like, who the fuck is gonna spend that much money on an OnlyFans?
Enough people for
Like
her
that's
to-
stupid
yeah.
as fuck. Like I said, bitch, you're on a Chatterbait website.
Yeah,
Like,
there's this girl that I follow on Instagram. I've been following her for a while, and she's super attractive. But the reason why I started following her is because she was like really into shoes. So she would wear these Jordans and take pictures with them. And I was like, oh, I like her style. And then OnlyFans blew up. And then a couple weeks ago, she put in her story followed by OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, I got intrigued. Mm-hmm. She got my attention. And then I click on the link, and it said $30 a month. Yeah. Mind you, she doesn't do porn. She's not a model. She takes all her own pictures. And she probably has like 15,000 followers on Instagram, which means she's not famous. Mm-hmm. She has a lot of followers, but she's nowhere big enough to be asking for $30 a month. And if I make that investment, I don't know. I don't know what kind of content I'm gonna get.
It's true.
Am I gonna just get, skimpy stuff? Am I gonna get lewds or nudes? $30 is a lot of money.
So for $30 a month, what would you have to get for you to consider spending that?
For $30 a month?
For $30 a month, what do you need? What do you need your e-girl? So this is like a message to all e-girls.
I need her to suck me and fuck me for $30 a month.
All right, no one's gonna do that for $30. No one's gonna do that for
a month. I'll prepay. So like $30 a month for like a year or whatever. And then after that year's over, then I get the goods.
I think you have to pay a lot more, and I'm saying because it's you. So to all the e-girls out there, if you're gonna have the audacity to charge more than like $20 a month, this is what we need. What do we need, Mamba?
First, I definitely need. Some girls have the audacity to just put glorified Instagram posts as their OnlyFans content. If I am subscribed to your OnlyFans, I expect to see something a lot more, sexual.
More risque.
Risque than what you would put on Instagram. I need to see. Excuse my language. I need to see some holes. I don't mean that.
Oh, I lied. It's $19.99 a month, but that's pretty expensive.
That's kind of.
But if you pay for 6 months, you get 10% off. You get a bundle.
Yeah, it's $107 for 6 months. That's bullshit. Fuck that.
Ooh, what about $191 for a whole year?
Oh,
that's too much.
Crunch some numbers, Junkyard. What's 191 divided by 12? Do 190. Let's round up. 192 even. 192 divided by 12. What are we looking at?
The promising thing about her, though, is that it looks like she has a good amount of content because it said she had 85 videos, which is, that's worth it.
$16 a month.
It's still kind of like, I don't know.
It's still kind of steep.
You know what the savings isn't that good.
Do you know what I could do with $16 every month?
That's a pizza subscription at Planet Fitness.
Exactly.
So,
and I think pizza would make me just as happy.
Yeah.
If not happier. And it will fulfill another need, which is sustenance.
So, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. But if you have, I've seen bigger celebrities, I'm using that term loosely, sell their OnlyFans, and it's like $5 a month, $10 a month. Maybe because they have more followers, they could probably charge less because...
because they have like so many that it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah. But if you're just starting out, I don't think charging people $30+
No, if you're starting out and nobody knows you, I feel like you got to charge like $2 a month.
Or I don't know. Maybe you're underselling, but
not until you start getting the ball rolling. Then you start. Then you start.
I think the least. I think the least you should do is like $5.
Maybe
$5 is $5.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of that, did you guys see that?
How much is Netflix?
I don't know. I don't pay for it.
$12 a month.
I would have to call my benefactor, aka my brother.
How much is Disney Plus?
I don't know because
$8 a month.
Because we got a bundle and I just gave you money.
Oh, don't trick on us.
No, are we gonna get canceled?
How much I say you got to charge less than Netflix. If you're charging about the same price as Netflix, and
I think $5 is a good price.
You're not pumping out the same amount of content.
You know what I'm saying? I think $5 is $5. $5 is good.
$5 might be okay.
Bitch, do you have the Umbrella Academy on your OnlyFans? I did not think so. So I'm not gonna watch it.
Once you get Peaky Blinders, all the seasons on your OnlyFans,
you let me know.
Then we'll talk about that
I
premium.
will happily pay $20 a month.
Like, did you guys see that video about that girl, that Twitch girl, Invader V, the one who like got this mad backlash for talking shit about her fans that didn't like contribute or didn't pay. So she posted she does like these she does these videos, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm like Mamba. I'm not gonna knock anyone's hustle. Apparently, she has enough people that watch her. But as far as like what she does, she doesn't really do much. She kind of just, I mean, she's attractive. And I'm pretty sure that's why all these guys follow her. So she's talking about how people that watch her stuff, like that subscribe, but never donate. She's like I don't understand why, like she said, like if you can't spend at least like $10 to support the content you enjoy, then like you really should reevaluate your life decisions.
The
Like,
fuck are you talking
no, I'm telling you,
about?
like it was like a total shit show. Like, and that shit like blew up like crazy. And she got like
that bitch is stupid as fuck.
and she got like mad backlash. And then she released like there was like a whole apology thing.
it's
And
always an apology.
oh yeah, but man, and the funny thing is like she says that she was sorry, but no, when you watch the original video, like she was dead on.
Going hard.
She was like you broke asses. How the fuck can't you afford $5? She's like I could, and then it's like I could see if it was like $20 because $20, but $5. Who doesn't have $5? So give me the $5. I was like, what the
bitch.
fuck? I was like, damn.
Speaking of apology videos, I was thinking about this. We should probably make it a
Do
point to before something happens. So just have it at the ready.
I'll have it ready.
Yeah.
So that we could just like upload it on the fly.
I'm sorry for saying something.
So what we need to do is we need to create a video,
Offensive?
but no, exactly. We need to be as vague as possible so it could cover like a broad. Like we are sorry
we're sorry for what we said.
for doing what we
didn't
did.
mean it.
We're sorry for saying what we said and doing what we did and offended who we offended. We truly regret the things we did and or said
And that
in either order,
and that you guys took offense
or
to
girls,
whatever it is.
and that you people. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That way you can just boom upload
So that
it.
way, like if we said something maybe offensive or we walked into a forest full of people who killed themselves.
We don't
We didn't mean it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't need to like we can just upload it on the fly. We don't need to like scramble to get an apology together. We already have it. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's some good thinking.
Stay ahead of the narrative.
Or just upload it now.
Oh yeah, just before.
Yeah. We'll upload it like every few months.
Oh yeah, just upload it.
Yeah, just re-upload it.
And
it's
then put a little disclaimer. This applies to all future and past transgressions.
If you got any grievances,
oh, watch this video.
yeah, refer to the apology video.
You know
good stuff.
what I've enjoyed watching, other than apology videos, is like these body language experts that talk about like they break down these videos.
Yeah.
And basically say like, yeah, this person's full of shit, or no, she's actually being sincere. Like it's like I don't know. I find that stuff kind of interesting.
Do they do one for James Charles? Doesn't he apologize?
No,
all about this?
he did one. But
Who's James Charles?
He's a guy that looks like a girl. He's a
makeup.
Oh, that's right.
he's-
Yeah.
I think we talked about him.
You showed. Yeah, you showed.
So yeah, because I remember there was this whole thing with that he had with the other makeup girl, Tati. How they had a whole falling out, and then everyone was kind of shitting on James Charles, but as it turns out, he was right.
he had receipts.
So he had receipts, and then like he kind of just like said "fuck you" to everyone. But then I guess the other two twats, Jeffree Star and
And
Shane Dawson, decided to like, go after James Charles, and they ended up getting fucked even like harder, like where like Shane Dawson got canceled pretty much for being a pedo.
That's what I was bringing up because I thought James Charles. I'm upset at myself that I know everybody, all these names.
You're
but
upset. I'm upset that I actually follow this. I followed the entire like drama from the beginning.
I when you said Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, I was aware of what they did.
Yes.
But
For those that don't know, this is apparently the makeup industry is just as brutal as like the mob scene. Apparently, it's like
all
they're
go
like
after each
they're
other?
like the mafia. Yeah. Oh yeah. They will. Yeah.
But I brought up apology videos because I thought James Charles got in trouble for messaging some underage kid and trying to hook up with him. Like not even like a kid, but it
No.
was like a 17-year-old guy.
No, it was originally that was like one of the allegations, saying that like, oh, like James Charles is a predator. Like he was trying to like talk to this one kid that was a waiter at one of the events and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, like he wasn't underage, and he showed the whole conversation. It wasn't really like
okay,
whatever. And then Jeffree Star is the one that accused him, like, oh, you know, he likes to go after straight guys. I know this because I have a friend who's straight, and he tried to go after him. And then James Charles uploaded a video from Jeffree Star's channel where they're like doing a collab, and he's telling him, oh yeah, you should totally talk to him. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway,
I digress.
but the whole point is that James Charles is like the king or queen, however he or she wants to, identify of the makeup world right now. And Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are just fucking haters because Shane Dawson is already like has been. He had his little conspiracy videos and a little bullshit, whatever he did since like the OG YouTube days. But his time is gone. His time is come and gone. He's trying to stay relevant. Jeffree Star is a fucking ghoul.
Oh yeah.
And he just can't. And as hard as he tries, because he's a try hard, he cannot be at the level that James Charles is.
Have you ever seen?
And the same thing with Tati. Tati's been around forever, and then here comes this fucking 18-year-old kid, and all of a sudden he blows up bigger than anyone else. So they're haters. They are haters. Mm-hmm. So that's what's gonna happen with us, Junkyard. We need to be careful because people are gonna try and take us out because they're haters.
That's right. They already took away my
money.
my Comcast. Remember the?
Oh yeah. See. So you understand the plight.
Yeah.
My money on being taken out is I bet it's probably Tobey Maguire.
He fucked Dale Wheatley. He's gonna fuck us too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the name of that guy that was on our podcast, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Dale Wheatley.
Yeah. But anyway, this is not a YouTube news podcast.
Yeah, we're not Keemstar.
Yeah. That fucking clown. Oh man, YouTube is full of like so much entertainment. Like I've never really been a big fan, but like since being in lockdown, and I don't know, there's just sometimes just sitting there like, and I'm like, oh, let me see what this drama's all about.
So what do you do all day, Tony, besides watch TV and work?
That's about all I do.
Any new shows?
Ooh, well, I think everyone's seen this Umbrella Academy.
I have not. Yeah,
Dude, it's really good.
I watched the first parts of the first season. Cause like,
Season 2 just dropped.
Yes, I'm telling you, season one starts off slow.
yeah.
Like,
I think.
Well, I've watched more like so things. Okay, so like with Umbrella Academy, when I went to Mexico a few last year, with our friend Alan, and he was watching it on my Netflix in Mexico. And like, so well, he would wake up in the morning, go down to the TV because TV was in a common area. It's not like, he had a TV in his room. He would go down to the TV and I would come down, and he would be watching it. So I'd sit there waiting for my wife.
You know, in Mexico, it's Academia de Paraguas.
Yes, that's exactly what it's
Yeah,
called.
see? Yeah.
So
That's Umbrella Academy in Spanish.
So like I would sit there and watch it with him. So like I caught like the majority of it and I get the gist.
No, you gotta watch.
But I haven't actually like sat down and like
you should
watched
sit,
it from beginning
you
to
should
end.
sit down and watch the whole thing. Like, I think it's worth it, and I think you would really enjoy it. It's one of those shows that would be right up your alley. Like it's good.
Right. So and I did start watching it from the beginning just to kind of like see what I missed.
Yeah,
but
you
I
kind of need to. Like I'm telling you, like when I started watching, like when it first came out, like when it was first like on Netflix before it was even promoted, I was like, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, oh, what is this? And I watched the trailer. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I started watching it, and like after I thought it was decent, but I guess I didn't really give it a chance because I watched like the first 3-4 episodes, then I kind of just started watching something else. And then I'm like, and then when season 2 was announced, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me just finish watching it. And goddamn, did it blow my mind. It was fucking good.
I have bad news.
You haven't been recording?
I record audio. The video is not recording. It looked like it stopped at some point.
No, it's working right now.
No, it's not recording. Look, see how it says right here?
Oh, start recording.
Oh, start recording. Nice.
Let's see how long you got.
Oh yeah, there's no time on the.
No, there's no time on the little thing.
So when we say for our audio listeners,
That's everybody.
That's everybody now.
How much did I
That includes you.
You are in that category, whether you like it or not.
What's today? What's today's date?
Today's the 11th of August.
That's this one. Oh, 2.02 megabytes. That can't be that long, right?
2 megabytes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the intro.
That's like what, 10 seconds?
Yeah.
You know how it kind of froze on me? I bet you if after I clicked it a couple times, it probably stopped.
All right. Well,
Oh,
well.
Looks like it's audio only.
no point in crying over spilled.
Spilt milk. All right, well, it's fine. We're barely back. We're working out the kinks, right? I had to set the studio back up because it was in disarray.
I would say, was it in disarray?
It was. Holy shit! I didn't even get the intro.
So you got nothing.
I barely got the intro.
Oh,
It's like 7 seconds.
Well, the audio is recording?
Yeah, the audio's fine. The audio's
for,
been fine.
for what it's worth, that looks pretty sharp. So
Those 7
at,
seconds.
at least we know we have the capacity
Those 7 seconds.
to make a decent recording.
Right. All right. Well, I guess we don't need this anymore.
All right.
Joker, how do you make things at work, but not here?
So I did. I thought I tested everything was working fine. It's just like something happened that it didn't.
Just say you're a twat.
It just didn't work for it. I mean, it shit happens, man. It's our first. We're just knocking the rust off. We're
shaking off the cobwebs.
Right, we're shaking off the cobwebs. We recorded in a couple months. Like, it's we got to get back in the rhythm of things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I should just abandon this. We should have just abandoned this. I got my Twitch channel. It's booming.
I mean, is it?
Are you about to get an OnlyFans?
I'm about to get an OnlyFans. I don't know what kind of content I have out there.
Lewd.
Ooh, lewd. Not nudes, because I have class.
Lewd.
Lewd.
Lewds are okay. Nudes are no. No, that's tasteless.
What was I gonna say? Tony, have you watched that show I recommended to you? The docu-series?
Which one?
I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
No, not yet.
Dude, it's really
Should
good.
I watch it?
So, Mamba actually kind of put me on, even though he had never seen it.
I've never watched
He
it.
told me about it, like it existed. Like I didn't know the existence of it. And he told me about it, and then I'm like, yeah, that's whatever. I didn't really give a shit.
And then he scoffed at
I
me.
did
whenever-
scoff at it because I was like, so it's a docu-series about a serial killer
It's on HBO.
on HBO, but he's a whack-ass serial killer. Like, he's only killed like 12 people.
Apparently, he's not really a serial killer.
He's
only
a serial
killed-
rape. He's a serial
'cause he only
rapist.
killed 12 people, which is a lot.
I mean, if you compare him to like the Jeffrey Dahmers, the Ted Bundys of the world, he's weak as fuck.
That's still...
Like he's a B league serial killer, but
Damn.
he's an A league rapist. He's raped something like 50 some odd chicks. So like his rape game's up here, his serial killing's like down here.
That's still pretty good.
So so he's
12
like
people.
So he's like
I mean, that
know?
sounds like a lot.
I'm still working on my first
so like it's
Your
like,
first like
victim.
of murder or rape?
or both.
Well, I'm trying to catch up to this guy, so...
Oh man, you got a long way to go.
So anyway, so when he told us about it, like he told me in our coworker, and we're kind of it sounds kind of weird, but we enjoy a good serial killer, like stories and whatnot.
Because they're social misfits.
Yeah.
So they like hearing about other social misfits who...
So you can basically identify with them.
yeah.
Kinda, except we don't really kill people. So it's like so we heard about it. It's like, yeah, this shit sounds kind of whack. Because he kind of like gave us like the premise of it. Then my uncle, he told me about it, and he's like, oh, you should watch it. It's really good, blah blah. And he started he went into a little more detail. And I'm like, holy fuck, that does sound pretty interesting. So it's on HBO. I started watching it. Dude, that show is it's a docuseries. It's only 6 episodes, I believe, 6 or 7. Dude, it is fantastic. It is really, really, really good. It kind of reminds me of Don't Fuck with Cats, but different.
Because the reason why I wanted to watch it is because there's a comedian.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt.
His name is Patton Oswalt.
So I'll give you the basis of it, since I actually watched it, Mamba. Patton
Are you
Oswalt,
gonna...
without spoiling it, Patton Oswalt's wife was a true crime writer / blogger. So she was really into true crime, and she stumbled. Well, she didn't stumble upon it. She started working on the Golden State Killer, who technically wasn't the Golden State Killer till she actually named him that. He was the East Area rapist / original Night Stalker. They used to call him Ear
Yeah,
On.
that's not a very marketable title.
Right.
That's why I understand why she had to work on that.
Right. So, and I guess not many people. So he was around in the 70s, and not many people knew about him except the people that lived in that area, which was like the Oakland, Santa Barbara type area, like because he kind of moved around a little bit. So she started like finding more and more about him, and like started tracing everything, like his steps, and basically became a detective. Wrote a book about him, and like, you know, and it's basically the show's basically about her whole journey through this, and with Patton and like their kids and her life, and along with like trying to capture the rapist and slash serial killer and stuff. And it's really, 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 really interesting.
So should I watch a show that I recommended to you?
Yes, because
Yeah, you should watch.
you should watch the show that you recommended, even though you had never seen a second of it and recommended it. So yeah. But yeah, if anybody's out there that has HBO that hasn't watched it, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. It's actually named after the title of her book.
I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
I'll be gone because he said that to one of his victims. He's like, if you scream, I'll stab you, and I'll be gone in the dark. Before you before anybody is able to come and save you.
I am gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it because it's on HBO, and I don't like HBO.
Why? Oh, because of HBO Max.
HBO Max.
I love HBO Max.
Do you need another beer?
In a second. Not yet. So those who don't know, HBO Max released. When was it? July? Beginning of July, and it hyped it up. It was like advertising to everybody, like, "Hey, buy our new streaming service. We got a lot of content." I was like, "They do have a lot of content." I was getting excited for it.
But do they really?
But the day of when they released it, they failed to mention until the day of release that, yeah, it's not going to work on your Fire Stick or Roku. But I've never met anybody that has a Roku.
I know one person that has a Roku.
Apparently, those are the two biggest streaming devices.
Rokus are really good.
I've seen them.
They were the Fire Stick before the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
Or the Fire TV.
Yeah. But HBO and Amazon haven't come to or Roku, they haven't come to an agreement. So if you have one of those devices, you can't use it. And which is fine. That's a first world problem. I'm not going to complain. But
if you're paying for it, you should complain.
Yeah. But I don't pay for HBO.
Oh,
My
okay.
girlfriend pays. But when it comes to HBO, they basically like, if you don't have Max, go fuck yourself. Because the HBO app is garbage. It's terrible.
Oh, like the regular HBO Max or
Yes.
HBO Go.
So
Yeah. I think that was one of my gripes. Was like I don't like the HBO Go app or HBO but before HBO Max. It was like not intuitive at all.
And it's still
Like,
not.
it was.
but how's the HBO? I've only used HBO Max once.
I like it. It's like it's a lot better because with HBO Go, like there's virtually no way to like keep track of what you're watching.
Right.
You have
Because
to go find
you
it.
gotta
Right.
find it. It's like it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But now it has like the continue watching all
Yeah.
that bullshit. I think it has a lot of really good content. Like personally, I really like it's got the whole Studio Ghibli. Not everything, but majority of the Studio Ghibli.
All their hits.
Yeah. So I started watching like most of those. It's got like a large DC collection.
Yeah. Basically, a lot of stuff from Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So like I think it's good, but that and since I get it for free, not because of ill gains, I get it for free because I have AT&T Unlimited plan.
Yeah.
So they gave me HBO Go for free, and then once HBO Max came out, they sent me and say, "Hey, you get HBO Max for free with your plan."
Nice.
So
I mean, if you got it, go for it.
exactly. So
like,
But let me say
Oh,
this
sorry.
before we go.
Go ahead.
They got rid of HBO Go. It's just HBO now when you click on the app, and their app is worse now. So like if you're scrolling through, and they were trying to advertise their big stuff, you can't scroll to the side because it gets cut off.
oh wow.
Oh.
Or I've had it.
So they didn't even bother fixing the
Yeah.
formatting for it.
Not only that, I've had it multiple times where I'm watching. The other night, I was watching this movie, Richard Jewell, on HBO. It's a good movie, by the way. We were watching it, and the shit just cut off.
oh wow.
It just like stopped playing. It's yeah. I hate you, HBO.
So,
Good
so
thing you
what
don't
are you
pay for
watching
it.
on? Fire Stick or Roku?
Yeah, the Fire Stick.
Oh yeah, Fire Stick.
I mean, if I really wanted to, it's my girlfriend's account. I could like put it on my, because the only other streaming device I have attached to my TV, I could put it on my PS4. But if I want to watch it on my, that's where all our other apps.
So somebody gave me their password for HBO Max. I don't want to name names because I'm not in the business of selling out my homies. But I can only use it. I have Fire Sticks all over my house, except upstairs in my room, which I have Xbox One, so I
you
can
got
only
the-
watch it in my room. So that's why I haven't really
Oh, okay.
watched it. The only thing I've watched on there,
But don't you have a smart TV, don't you?
yeah, but I don't really use the smart feature. Oh, this one's the only smart TV in my house. No, I'm
Okay.
lying. The one in my bedroom is, but it's like outdated. This is the only updated smart TV in my house.
Okay.
That's actually like a smart TV.
And
I have a Fire Stick, so like,
Oh, okay. So you won't get just the HBO app.
I mean, I can, but
Yeah, it's just easier to do the Fire
yeah,
Stick.
it's like, why fuck with, like, I mean, I can, but it's like,
Yeah. What about Apple TV? They got that new Tom Hanks movie, Greyhound.
nah. I may or may have not seen that on a torrent website. If you catch my drift.
Well, I don't pay for that either. I got it for free because
Oh.
I bought an iPhone.
So I remember you were talking shit about the CW app on Apple TV, saying that you have to like use your phone to like watch
Yeah.
it. So I double checked after you said that on my Fire Stick. It doesn't do that. It's an actual app. I don't have to do shit. And on the Xbox, the same thing. It's an app. It's like Apple TV, I guess, is the only one that actually you have to push from your phone to the for the CW.
No, not the Apple TV. You mean the iOS app? Because I downloaded the app on my phone.
Oh, I thought you said it was the Apple TV that on the CW. You had to
because
you had to, like, it's
because
like a Chromecast. You had to push,
because I tried to download just the app, the CW app,
Right.
and I didn't see it like
oh,
available.
Right.
So I'm like, well, let me see if I can just download it on my phone and then just. But yeah, you have
Cast
to,
it.
and it's like.
Oh, okay. So because like there's a CW app for the Xbox
Okay.
and there's a CW app for the
so
Fire
you
Stick.
don't need your phone.
No. So you just go on there and then you just go through it. And,
Huh? What if
like,
they updated it?
So I don't know. They came to mind.
Yeah.
It's talking about the Apple TV.
I should check on that because I could watch Stargirl.
Oh Jesus.
For those who don't know, Stargirl is a great DC
What,
show.
what about Riverdale?
That seems like it's right up your alley.
Riverdale's on Netflix.
Junkyard?
No, I don't watch that bullshit.
Riverdale's on
I only
Netflix. It's got Luke Wilson.
I've cut my CW shows or DC shows down to one.
Which is
Flash.
that show is still kind of sucks.
It's actually it's like up and down. Arrow I stopped watching a while back. Legends of Tomorrow I stopped watching a while back. Black
So-
Lightning I got through like half a season.
What
That shit sucks.
about Cloak and Dagger? That's Marvel. Never mind.
Yeah, and I don't think that exists anymore.
There was another point I wanted to make about these streaming.
Speaking
What
of,
about Doom Patrol?
I heard that's really good.
I heard that's really good. I
That's
haven't
on
watched it yet.
HBO Max.
It's also on HBO.
But
Max.
what about the first season?
Doom Patrol? Yeah.
It's on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a DC exclusive.
No, the only DC exclusive show now is Titans, and
Yeah.
I heard that was good though.
maybe I
Oh,
haven't watched
DC
it.
makes good shows,
but
They-
they're
they-
all going to HBO Max.
Yeah.
So why is DC like bailing on their subscription service?
Well, it's Warner Brothers.
Well, right. But I'm saying they have their own platform.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they'll.
Warner Brothers has the last call. They're
Yeah.
owned by Warner
And
Brothers.
I'm pretty sure they'll make more. They'll be more profitable if they go to HBO.
That's true.
Because no one's gonna. No, I mean, I
Oh.
doubt
Do you know what my new favorite streaming app is?
BET Plus.
No.
Why are you guys laughing?
No reason.
That's what I thought.
I love wholesome black entertainment.
They got the whole Tyler Perry collection. in case you guys
I do
were
love me
unaware.
some Medea. Mm-hmm. No, Hulu.
Did you guys know she went to jail?
Yes, I do. I am well aware.
What about Hulu?
It's my new favorite streaming app.
Why is that?
So I'm a very nostalgic person. You guys know
Hulu's
this
great.
about
I
you
do,
guys
yeah.
know this about me. I love nostalgia. I love old shit. I'm watching nothing but old shows now. I rewatching Seinfeld, obviously, because I love fucking Seinfeld. It's great, and they have Seinfeld's exclusive to Hulu. I'm rewatching Step by Step from TGIF. I'm rewatching what's the one with the Boy Meets World's brother, Fred Savage. What's the fucking show?
Wonder Years?
It's Wonder Years. I'm watching that. The other show that I'm really, really into right now is Baywatch. I'm rewatching Baywatch because I started watching Baywatch like I think it was like 8th grade and into high school. So it was like the later years of Baywatch. It was like Yasmin Bleeth, Pamela Anderson, those years, like the good years, basically. The golden years of Baywatch.
Bro,
But
Baywatch.
I missed all the Baywatch before that.
Bro, what about Baywatch Nights?
I did watch Baywatch Nights. That was awesome.
It was not awesome.
It was awesome.
Dude, that shit was trash.
Hater. Anyway,
For those who don't know, Baywatch Nights was trash. That's all you need to know.
so but I didn't watch like the Erica Eleniak Baywatch years. They're towards the end of Baywatch, it was all about the Baywatch girls. Like there was tons of Baywatch girls. At the beginning, there's only 2. and the rest were
It was
dudes.
Pamela Anderson.
No, she was not an original Baywatch girl.
Oh, but she was starring the show.
Erica Leniak is probably the most known original Baywatch girl. She was in Under Siege with Steven Seagal. She also came out in another show. I forget which other. She was whatever. Anyway, it's besides the point. I started watching Baywatch. It's fantastic. What else? I'm watching a lot of old shit. Smallville's on Hulu.
I've always wanted to check that out.
But
Smallville. I was a big fan. Yeah, Smallville was actually very solid.
So, Perfect Strangers. Do you guys remember Perfect Strangers with Balky?
No.
No.
Well, anyway, that's a great show. That's on Hulu. Anyway, Hulu's got all the good old shit. So
Yeah.
I'm down with Hulu. Netflix, but I really don't watch Netflix anymore. Besides like a few of their Netflix originals, it's kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like I said,
What about their original movies? They got Kissing Booth 1 and 2,
Oh, my God.
and they're making a part 3.
No, you
I
know-
watched Kissing. Well, I didn't choose. I woke up at 11 in the afternoon, and my girlfriend was watching Kissing Booth 2.
Yeah, that's why I watched it too. Yeah.
right? You don't have a girlfriend.
Shut up, Junkyard! Damn it!
That fucking movie.
Do you know what show?
That movie was fucking great.
Do you know what movie I watched that
Kissing
Tony you
Booth
would
2?
like?
Yeah, like
There's nothing great about Kissing Booth 2.
there was something.
You know what was so upsetting?
I'm Team Marco.
Sorry for the spoilers, but at the this girl was trying to raise money to go to college and be with her boyfriend, and she joins a Dance Dance a DDR competition, Dance Dance Revolution. And I was pissed sitting there, and my girlfriend was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "They're not even fucking playing the game right."
Yeah, I did. I saw that. I saw that part of the game. I saw that part
Yeah.
of the.
I was like, "They're
'cause
dancing."
My
I was
wife
like,
watched those movies.
I was like, "They're practicing dancing," but that's not how you do it on a DDR machine. You don't waltz.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
step. Have you
Yep.
ever seen anybody do it?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
You stomp on it.
Yeah.
There's no dancing
Oh,
involved.
to all the boys.
Yeah, I saw the second. What do
that
you
was
call
a
it?
good. That was a good
All
movie.
right, now to all the boys I've ever loved, I feel differently about that one.
No.
Because that Noah Santino probably has quite the dick out of it.
So I didn't watch the first one. I only watched the second one.
Uh-huh.
Because my wife's like, because she watched the first one and she's like, she was gonna start watching the second one, but I like showed up and she's like, oh, well, I'll watch it later.
My girlfriend has not only watched it both, but she read the books beforehand.
Oh shit. So my wife is like, oh, will you watch this with me? And I'm like, I guess. Like you watch all the shit I want to watch, so at least most of it.
Yeah.
Did you watch that movie?
So I will concede to some stuff, and I watched the second one. It was actually not terrible.
All right, we need to do some movies with some testosterone on this list. You guys see that movie? What was that movie with Thor?
Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah. When he's like a mercenary or something.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's an original movie. I haven't watched it, but yeah, I know.
Extraction?
Was that it? Extraction?
No, was it Extraction? Yeah, I think it is Extraction.
I think it is. That was a phenomenal movie.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, it's really good.
I'm gonna wait to watch that down here because that's 4K, so I gotta watch.
Oh,
at
dude,
least watch it on
it's
my
really
4K.
good. You will not be disappointed.
I've watched Netflix original movies before. They're not always...
See, Netflix has the best TV shows. Original.
Except that movie that I watched, The Platform. That was a good movie.
Oh yeah, that looked really good. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that was actually like I liked it because it was different. It was something really different. It was really it was trippy.
Oh, you watched it too?
It was like
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
I
like
watched it.
like Parasite type.
Yeah.
movie.
I thought it was really
trippy.
good.
But yeah, but see that's what Netflix like. Besides their original like shows, I think Netflix is kind of whack. To be quite honest with you, because like their shit like it goes in and out too quickly. Like they don't keep shit like long enough.
Well, they just canceled. How did you feel when they canceled Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or the Spooky Adventures of Sabrina?
Did you even watch it, Tony?
Yeah, you watched it. It's a Riverdale spinoff.
Oh yeah.
You know what else is another spinoff of Riverdale is Katie Keene.
Yeah, but that's still on.
Yeah, and it's a great show.
Were you upset when Sabrina was canceled?
And it's got the girl from Pretty Little Liars.
That girl's weird looking.
She is not weird looking. You're weird looking.
Yeah, but I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah, you're not. Wait, you are. You have a podcast.
Oh, that's true. And I have
you-
a soon-to-be OnlyFans
Exactly. So you should be offended.
and
because-
Twitch channel.
So you should be offended.
I'm offended.
Yeah, you should be. You're right there, Junkyard?
No.
All right. Junkyard is fumbling around.
Well, he's getting more beer.
Sorry, I was getting more beer.
Oh, I won't say no.
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, Hulu, great. All right, let's move on, shall we? Oh, you guys got anything else to talk about? Because
You figured after
2 months.
2 months I would, but I kind of don't.
Well, I mean, when there's not really much going on, other than
There's lots going on.
there's lots going on.
Beirut blew up.
Oh, that
that's
shit was
fucked.
crazy.
Rona's like not getting any better. There's lots of
It's
shit
getting
going
better
How-
in
how do you
New
got-
Zealand.
How do you? Well, I already know how you feel about the mask policy, Junkie. I don't even need to ask you. I think you're just
on. I'm all about the mask
you're all about
policy.
the mask, which I am too. Like I have no problem with the masks, and I see these videos about these never maskers, and oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
We have a mutual friend. Well, he's more your friend, to be quite honest with you. But he's an anti-masker.
He's no friend of mine if he's an anti-masker.
He's an anti-masker. He started posting stuff about no masks, like why they don't work and stuff. Even though there's tons of evidence saying that they do
They
work.
work. Oh, he doesn't like facts.
Yeah,
This friend of mine doesn't like facts.
he's very right-leaning. So yes,
makes
yes,
sense.
Facts
Makes sense.
are not. Which leads me to my gripe actually, because I was
ahead.
going to save this, but
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking up to head it with everything being politicized, politics in general, the right and the left, both sides, not just the right. I feel like I'm becoming more and more of a moderate. Like, I feel like I was more left-leaning at one point, but now I'm like, I'm definitely not going far right or any, but I am getting a little closer to the middle. Like, shit, like, people just take shit so fucking far. Like, especially like the whole Rona thing. Like, yeah, you got the anti-maskers, and on the other side, you got like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's terrible. Like, for example, okay. I'll start with the left. So, like, here in Chicago, we touched on it a little earlier. We have looters, right? At least, well, we've had, like, we had the...
2 days ago, Sunday night. Today is Tuesday.
Right. Not just that, but, like, okay, obviously we had the protest, which is all fine and dandy, whatever, you know. And then it escalated to looting, which has nothing to do with the protest, but both sides like to lump it in with protesting, and then you get nothing but looting. So you got the right that says the looters, like, oh yeah, how are they standing up for rights? Like to me, the looting has nothing to do with the protests, right? Like you're protesting injustice, and other people are stealing shit. Like, two different things, right?
There'll always be opportunists.
The right says, "Look at these fuckers. They're shitbags. They're protesting. Like, and look." Then they go ahead and they just steal shit, whatever. You got the left, at least the far left, the further left, that starts saying like, "Well, yeah, of course they're looting. Like after all these years of injustice, like, yeah, they're pissed. Blah blah blah. Like, fuck
God.
you. Fuck both people. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck the right and fuck the left." Like there's no excuse for stealing shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much injustice there is. It's just that you just don't steal shit.
Yeah, like real quick, like just to touch on that, like I see comments of like videos of the looters and like these people, and they're like, oh well, like I don't know why people are so pissed. Like you can build another store. There's just material things. People out there getting killed every day. You can't bring a life back. I'm like, oh, that does not. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with people like that.
Oh, I spilled beer by
spiel.
You spilled it.
Oh, put your mask.
Your
back
mask,
on.
junkyard. Your mask.
No, I just got to dry it
Put
because
your
I
mask
spilled.
on.
I literally spilled
If
beer.
Joker can have his mask off, I'm taking mine off too.
Hold on. Just give
And
me a
if
second.
you guys are gonna take off your mask, I'm gonna whip out my dick. Totally fair.
I'll put mine on when Joker puts his back on.
I will. I'm
All
putting
right,
it
all
on
right.
now.
Well, I'm waiting.
It just smells like beer now.
Oh, so that's not a bad thing.
Anyway, all right. So, what do you call it? So yeah, it's like, and then like I said, it's getting fucking crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Like this shit's, both sides are just getting fucking like dumb. You know what I'm saying? They're getting stupid. Like, why can't we just be more not stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ. Especially, and then we got Rona. Like, the Corona thing got politicized. Like, the anti-maskers. Like, oh, because, you know, the president says one thing. People just follow, like, him blindly, even though the data suggests other things. It's getting fucking out of control, man. It's so like, I follow people. I have a couple friends, right? One time, like, a few of my friends are very left-leaning. So they're the ones defending the looters. they're not really my friends. They're more Facebook friends,
Yeah.
right? Ex-friends, acquaintances at this point. I have other Facebook friends that are super far right, like libertarian. If you don't know what libertarian is, it's like, think of a Republican, but further to the right. So
no, libertarians aren't for the.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Libertarians, they're right in the middle. They're
No.
libertarians are like,
Nope.
we want small government.
Yes.
You can
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, fuck the feds.
Right, right. That's right. That's right.
I learned that from Tiger King.
What, so Republicans want. Okay, so this is the way it's supposed. It normally is. More government is left.
Left
Okay, less government
is right.
is right. Libertarian wants even less government than the Republicans, which is further right. You see what I'm saying? Kind of goes in a circle.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying.
So,
but
so libertarian is even further to the right than.
I see what you're saying, but they're left leaning at other stuff. Like if you want to smoke weed, if you want,
that's not really left leaning. That's just they want no restrictions.
they want it to
They
be
want
like
no restrictions. That's the thing. They don't want the government interfering with your choices.
anything.
Right.
Which is
that's not left leaning.
which is kind of liberal too.
That's not really liberal because the liberals want government to tell you everything basically. Like once you go that far left, you want the government to intervene in everything.
They want big government to help with
Right.
welfare and stuff like that. But libertarians are like, you do what you want.
Yeah, but that's like I said, that's not
It's a little bit of both.
That's not left.
It's
right.
It's a little bit of both.
That's just far right.
It's a little bit of both.
So anyway,
It's a little bit of both.
it's not because you gotta if you actually because I have a couple friends that are like full libertarians and these guys are fucking crazy.
They're
man.
probably stupid.
They are stupid.
Yeah.
But they think they're not. Which is like the funny thing.
Libertarians.
And same that goes with the left too though. Like my friends that are far left, they're fucking stupid.
They're
But
probably,
they don't think they are.
They're probably borderline socialists.
The thing is like it's like
Well, that's the problem. When you hear from people, you usually hear from people who are like super far
Right.
this way.
right.
Like when because we have a group chat where us and some other friends, we talk about political stuff and we argue, but most of the time you could find like a common ground. There's like a median.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Not always.
Not always. And I think that's how most people are. Most people, they could probably find a common ground of like, okay, we kind of want the same thing. It's just we have our differences. But when you go on Facebook, you hear from people who are like
Right.
all the way this way or that.
So the guy that's a super libertarian, like he posted this article. It was fucking hilarious. At least I thought it was hilarious. Let me see if I could. I sent to one of my friends. So Momba and I we work at a school, right? At a public school, and so we're aware of like what happens in the school, at least at our district. Okay, but obviously they like lumping everybody together, and even though I don't see this happening in any other district, but so this article is from a right-leaning news source, obviously, because that's where people get their shit, and it says teachers openly fret parents might hear them brainwashing their children, which is why they don't want supposedly e-learning, right? And then the guy's comment was, "This is 1,000th something reason why to homeschool your children." You know how stupid that is? Like, dude, teachers. Okay, I love teachers. Teachers, I think teachers are very important, very underappreciated. But there's some teachers that are too dumb to brainwash your children. Okay, I'm just being honest. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't know. They wouldn't know how to brainwash your kids. Like, they follow the curriculum, right? There's a curriculum for those who don't know how school works. Someone sets a curriculum. Usually, the state sets the curriculum, and then like the district has to find a way to administer the curriculum that is set by the state. So there's you can't, like, you know how hard it would be to brainwash a fucking kid, like, to believe certain things. Like, yeah, I guess you could in a specific way, but the way they make it seem is like they're making your kids left leaning. I guess that's what they're worried
about.
What they're worried. That's what they're saying.
They're being indoctrinated.
They're being indoctrinated to the left, to being socialists and shit like that. But like, dude, none of that bullshit happens in school. You know what they teach them? They teach them math. They teach them how to write.
No, that is true. That is true though. Like I do agree that like a lot of the kids, I don't want to say they're indoctrinated, but yeah, they are more, the way they're taught and everything. They kind of are brainwashed a little bit into leaning left, only because they're teaching them facts. When you go to school,
I see what you did there.
See, when you go to school, you learn facts. You read books that are full of facts, and these teachers are teaching you facts, and that causes a lot of these kids to be left leaning. Why? Because their brains are full of facts.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, yeah. So like it's
and some people don't like facts.
And have you ever met homeschooled kids? Because I've met a few.
No.
They're fucking weird, man.
But I'm assuming they're weird.
No, they're fucking weird. And I'll tell you, because they're not socially like all there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's expected.
Like,
yeah.
It's the thing is like, I'm not saying you can't homeschool your kid to be normal. I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's there's many homeschool kids that are not weird, but like things like, dude, it's not sending your kids to school. That right now, obviously, it's different because of the coronavirus and blah blah blah, whatever. I'm saying just in general, not sending your kids to school is kind of fucking. It's odd because like we're humans are social creatures. Like look at us, like we couldn't fucking do a goddamn podcast apart. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we like as humans, and like.
We crave
we crave social.
Yeah, and I think we're talking about that. Like as much as like I like working from home, I think it's super convenient.
Right.
Like it's awesome that like I get to wake up at 7:58 and clock in at 8 o'clock sometimes, and I get to clock out at 5 and walk upstairs.
Right.
And I'm home. But I kind of miss like the
seeing people.
Like yeah, exactly. Seeing people, like the whole social aspect of work.
Right.
I mean, even though like I didn't spend like 8 hours a day, like walking around talking to people, but just I don't know, just that aspect of it is like I kind of miss it.
And in most cases, when you leave a job, you don't necessarily miss the job. You miss the people you work with.
You miss the people, yeah.
Right. Like for example, I used to work at the arena. Like I don't miss working there, but I do miss my coworkers. I miss the people I used to spend all day, like hours with.
You made friends. Cool. You made friends there, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck you guys talk about? I was having a ball playing video games from 8 in the morning till whatever I decided to go to sleep.
You mean playing video games?
So like so like the thing is like when you don't send your kids to school, they don't get that social experience, and it's weird. They become weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're so like I don't know, the whole I'm just tired of everything becoming one-sided. Why can't we just kind of be a middle ground? It's whatever. I guess that's it.
Because some people don't like facts.
Whatever. So that's my gripe.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
The problem is the internet. It has given people a voice. And the problem is most of those people are retarded.
You can't use that word.
I said retarded.
What does that mean? Explain.
It means that they are mongoloids.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you're allowed to use mongoloids. That is not offensive.
Like with these devices, we have the power to look up anything at our fingertips.
You mean the power to look up facts?
And most people choose.
But the thing is that so that's the other thing. Okay. Oh, so a little adding onto my gripe, just a little bit. I'm sure you guys saw the I know Mama saw it because I showed him. But Tony, did you see the doctor thing that came up?
Which one?
That they got pulled from Facebook. The doctor saying that they have a cure for corona.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Trying to
I did see that Facebook was pulling videos that like are fake as fuck. Or
they were fake.
Yeah.
One of the doctors believed in ghosts being in here.
No, she said a lot of diseases are caused by having sex with ghosts.
Right. Okay. Whatever. Something.
So stop.
You misinformed.
You goddamn ghost fuckers.
So anyway, that same libertarian was like, what the fuck? Like, Facebook can't pull those videos because President Trump posted it on Twitter and they pulled it.
Oh yeah, they finally because he posted some bullshit.
And the thing is, like, they can't, like, this is such bullshit. Like, they can't, they can't be pulling. Like, yes, they can't be pulling videos. Like, yeah, they can. They can. You know why they can? Because it's a private company.
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly.
But he's a libertarian. He should support that.
And that's what I was going to reply. But you know what? I just don't feel like, honestly, I don't have the energy to argue anymore with these people because you're never going to make them change their mind.
No.
So it's just useless. Like, you could write all day and it's never going to change. So I just don't do it anymore. So the thing is, like, it's like, I was thinking to myself, it's a private company, like, and you being a libertarian, you want less government. Why would you want to put restrictions on that company to stop to not do what it wishes?
He is a very bad libertarian.
He's a libertarian when it's convenient.
Exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, like, they could, like, it's in the terms of service. Like, if you don't like it, don't fucking use social media. And especially, like, the president, like, you're the fucking president. You have the biggest platform. You don't need social media. You got fucking news channels. You can call a press conference. You can do a million different things. Send out fucking leaflets to every goddamn American. Like, you could do whatever you want to get attention. You don't need...
To Mr. President, if you're listening,
he's not listening.
If you do send leaflets, why don't you throw in some stimulus checks?
While you're at it.
Throw in a little bit of that stimuli.
So, it's ridiculous, man. It's this whole politicizing, picking teams is fucking getting more and more ridiculous. I feel like it wasn't like this until social media. Like, social media is just making everything more extreme.
Well, that's why, like I said,
it's terrible.
People are able to voice their opinion, which is not a bad thing, because if there's something that actually needs attention drawn to it, people could use the internet to pay attention. But it also gives people a platform to be mongoloids.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's up to the consumer of whoever is watching it and listening to it to judge themselves of, like, is this something worth investing time and energy into? And like you said, I don't argue with anybody online.
Yeah. I'm tired of it. I really am.
You're not going to change anybody's mind.
All right.
So I'm looking at our Gmail screen right now, and I see that there's an email from an individual or a company that's saying that we have 2 chart rankings, and congratulations.
That's bullshit.
I also see that there are 9 sponsorship opportunities, yet Junkyard has presented none of these to us.
No, because I fill out for them and we don't get any.
I feel like you're holding us down on purpose, Junkyard. Are you afraid to be successful?
Well, maybe that's how we bought this house.
That is true.
Using our sponsorship.
You snake.
No.
You goddamn snake.
I signed up for three or four different. I haven't gone into recently.
3. There's 9 right there listed.
Not all of them are for us. Trust me. Do you want to talk about panty protectors?
I'll talk about whatever the fuck they want. Would you talk about panty protectors?
Yeah. Hey, wear these to keep people like me outside of your hazy area.
Dude, that's not what the protectors do. But fuck you.
Okay.
You mongoloid. Look. Did you put in for the sponsorship opportunities that we have 2 chart rankings?
We don't. There's no fucking chart rankings.
It says right there we have 2 chart rankings. Look, we're ranked. We are ranked.
Do you believe all the emails are sent to you?
Fuck yeah.
Especially the ones from, like, My Big Fun.
Look, that guy's got, like, it's Your Big Fun. For those that don't know, back in the day, there used to be this spam fucking email that we'd get all the time. It was just like trying to sell you shit and trying to get you to click there and sign up for this. And it was always the sender. It was always from Your Big Fun. Remember, I always fuck with Junker. I'm like, look, Junker, I got an email from Your Big Fun. I should sign up. Anyway, the point is, look, it's got the person's name, so it's legit, and it's got his picture.
It just says Jay.
But it's got a picture of Jay.
No, it doesn't. Weird.
If you click on it, click on the email. Look, there's a picture of Jay.
That could be anybody. That could be Mamba.
That definitely isn't a stock photo.
And his email is not like some email from from Indochina. It's
J.email.
J.email.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Bro, that is like so legit.
Super legit.
I think you're purposely holding us down, Junkyard. Do you get pleasure?
Does this
make you happy?
Now he's gonna hear this.
Do you not want us to succeed?
Now he's gonna hear this and see that we put him on blast and like.
He's gonna withdraw those.
Yeah, he's like, why did I waste my time with those small timers?
Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That's I might gripe about stress, but anyway, let's move on to this. Do this.
Why are you the only one that gets a gripe?
No, you guys get gripe. Let's just move on to the news real quick. This is great. All right, so Florida man buys $140,000 Porsche with a fake check printed from his home computer, but is caught when he tries to buy 3 Rolex watches for $62,000 with another false banknote.
So you got away with the Porsche.
Yes, he got with the Porsche. Florida
Hey,
man,
man, just cool. You're ahead.
Tony, I can see your mouth.
Fuck. I was trying to hide behind the pop filter.
I can see you have. If you didn't have a beard, maybe.
Oh, shit.
But your beard gave it away.
Note to self: shave next time.
A man in Florida
A Florida man.
has been arrested for grand theft after he bought a $140,000 Porsche with a fake banker's check printed from his home computer.
Look, man. At that point, that Porsche is his. If you can print a check from your computer, and the fucking Porsche dealer like, oh, cool, thanks.
That's their fault.
That's your fault. You fucking don't deserve that Porsche. Continue, drunkard.
Casey William Kelly, 42, who is from, can you guys say that? We watch it, We watch it,
We watchka.
We watch it, whatever. Watchka.
Watchka. We watcha. Whatever.
Just say parts unknown.
From parts unknown of Florida. Continue.
Used a false banknote at a Porsche dealership in Destin, Okaloosa County on July 27th and left with a brand new Porsche 911 before the business realized it had been duped.
And since it was a Porsche 911, it was probably a turbo, so he drove away fast.
Yeah. In an image provided by police, Kelly poses besides the German sports car, which has to change its model name from 901 to 911 after dispute with rival brand
It's pronounced Pugo.
Whatever.
Oh, that's him posing with it?
Oh, there's him. Yep, that looks like a straight up guy right there.
The Porsche was reported stolen to the Okaloosa County Sheriff Office after it became apparent that the check, written for $139,203.05, wasn't real. However, Kelly didn't stop there, according to police.
You're going to accept that check from a man wearing those shoes? That's fine.
He's wearing like pool shoes.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I thought they were.
The day after obtaining the Porsche, Kelly used another fake check to buy 3 Rolex watches. He typed out the note for $61,521 and used it at a jeweler in Miramar Beach last Tuesday. However, the business held on to the expensive timepieces while they waited for the check to cash. That was smart of them.
Damn. Unlike the Porsche dealership, who said, all right, here you go.
Looks good to me.
According to the arrest report obtained by Law and Crime, the jeweler learned it was a fake cashier's check on Wednesday, and the bank said it had received a number of fraudulent notes from Kelly. Last Thursday, the jeweler reported the fake check to the Walton County Sheriff's Office. Kelly had been arrested for the Porsche incident. He was taken into custody last Wednesday afternoon. Investigators say Kelly admitted he didn't get the notes from a bank and that he printed them home from his computer. Casey stated he didn't know what the big deal was and that since it was his account number on the check he printed out, it should be fine. The arrest report states he was booked into the Walton County Jail in charge of grand theft of a motor vehicle and a charge of fraud, uttering forged bills, checks, drafts, or notes. Kelly appeared in court last Thursday and was being held on a $10,000 bond, which he paid.
Which he paid with a check. So he's out.
I'm just joking. He didn't pay that. His next court appearance is scheduled for September 22nd.
Do you think he could just take a plea, plead guilty, and just pay a fine with a check?
Do you guys accept checks?
I would like to pay the fine. Do you guys take cashier's checks?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, that's his fault for using his actual bank account. That's how they got caught.
Oh, yeah, that's really stupid. I would have just put some random numbers.
No, you wouldn't want to do that because they could tell they're random. You'd want to...
Use your account number, but change a few.
Oh.
Kind of like plagiarism. Just change it a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
He might have been scot-free with that Porsche, and then he got greedy. He tried getting more. Like, I would have stopped at the Porsche. Like, fuck, I got a Porsche.
Deuces.
Yeah, exactly. I probably would have left, but nah. That dude, he got too greedy, trying to get some Rolexes. Get the fuck more than one. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty crazy, right, guys?
Very crazy.
Anyway, all right, let's go. Let's get.
That was the tamest story I've ever heard from a Florida man.
Oops, sorry, that's not Mama's movie review. Anyway, let's go. Let's get to the rest of our gripes, shall we?
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Who wants to go next?
Not me.
Is life good for you?
Life's good, man.
Never better?
Never better.
I guess I'll do one. It's kind of similar to what Joker was saying. My gripes are just, they are conspiracy theories.
You tired of conspiracy theories?
I am very tired of conspiracy theories. Like I was saying earlier.
That 5G caused the Rona?
That one, not so. I'm not hearing as much anymore.
The government is implanting making the Rona up just so you can get a chip installed in you?
The government, that too, even though it's affecting the whole world. The U.S. government.
No, it's not. They're just telling you it is.
Oh.
So they want to put a microchip that could track you.
Yeah.
Even though we have GPS on our phones and Facebook
and driver's
and Google
licenses
and driver's licenses.
The biggest conspiracy theory right now that's annoying me is that there is that's my biggest problem with conspiracy theories.
It's just they.
Is that it's they.
It's the anonymous they.
They're like, and then when you ask somebody who's they're like the government.
Illuminati.
Yeah, I'm like the government. They're like, yeah, the government controls. I'm like, do you know who the government is made out of? The government is made out of people who separate branches who don't get along with other branches. He dropped his phone.
I think I dropped a phone in your pouch.
Pull the lever on the side here.
Yeah,
and you can
I'll get it later. I don't need it right
now. Oh no, but Tony might be calling you.
We'll hear it. And no one's calling me.
And the biggest conspiracy theory lately is that there is a underground ring of child sex traffickers, and it's consisting of government officials and the Hollywood elite. I would say that there is some validity to it, just because with the Jeffrey Epstein thing. Mm-hmm. But they did a documentary on him, mm-hmm. And we know about that, so it's not really a fucking secret. Now, do I think that some people are involved, like Donald Trump and Bill Clinton? Yeah, they were friends with him. But to say, now people are saying that Tom Hanks was involved, and Oprah, and they're all doing this because there's a satanic cult, or I don't even know if it's satanic. There's a cult who worship this deity called Moloch.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
The guy that made Chucky?
Is that what it is?
No.
And that this cult sacrifices kids, and it's just really annoying. And now, people put stuff on there. It's like you could just fact check this or just look into it. Oh, that whole thing with the Wayfair.
Oh yeah, I actually read that article the other day about that. They disproved it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been on Wayfair.
I have. I bought my office chair. Even though what I did, which is true, they were supplying the government with the.
They supply the
detention centers.
All the ICE detention center with the furniture. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Now, if I'm not gonna buy shit, it's because of that, not because they're trafficking children.
Yeah.
That's you don't care if they traffic children.
No, because they're not.
Oh, okay.
It's not that I don't care. It's that they're not doing it.
All right.
But the whole, if I'm not going to buy it, it's because they're being assholes. Being dickheads.
People were saying this, can you believe Wayfair is doing that? I'm like, no.
Because they're not.
If you're an underground pedo ring made up of the elite, why the fuck would you broadcast it on a website? Why would you do that? There's back chat. There's ways you could do this stuff.
The dark web.
Without promoting.
It's like the way they used to do it back in the day before internet.
Yeah, people did it before the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there are underground pedo rings. It's just not by the government. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do they have to gain out of it? And I wouldn't be surprised if there were like government officials part of the pedo ring.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's completely believable, but it's not like it's not a conspiracy from the government like doing this or the Hollywood elite. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
And I get into argue. I'm not gonna say who. I get into argue with this person. They're like, "It's the government." I'm like, "Do you know how big the government is? Do you think everybody's in on it? Like they're all partaking?" They're like, "No." They're like, they just don't do anything about it. I'm like, the government is made out of different groups, and some of them are either Republicans or Democrats, and they would love to get dirt on the other group.
Right.
Like, why would they withhold that information?
Right.
I mean, if they can't even agree on some simple shit like, oh,
Yeah. You're gonna keep the biggest secret ever?
you think they're all gonna be in cahoots on the biggest?
And not
secret
just that,
ever?
but not just that, but the thing too is like they're always like, for example, like today, Joe Biden said Kamala Harris is going to be his running mate. There is an article came out from a right wing, obviously newspaper, showing like previous stuff that Kamala Harris says, terrible things she said about Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Like that's just terrible things she said about him. Like imagine if they knew that Joe Biden was a part of this pedo ring.
Yeah.
That's not going to come out. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, no, Junkyard, because they're part of it.
Oh.
They're covering for each other.
I got it. So that's the thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. And things like, just humans in general are terrible at keeping secrets. That's what I don't understand about these conspiracy theories. Is like, some things may be okay. Like, like I can kind of understand.
Like Jeffrey Epstein is a very powerful guy. I can totally understand. I think he was murdered. I don't think he committed suicide.
See, a murder is easier to cover up than like something large, like a government being involved in. Like the government's a lot of people, a lot.
Yeah, the government is a lot of fuck. There's nobody, even the most powerful man in the government, Donald Trump. He can't control it. Like there's people in the government who don't like him,
Right.
And they wouldn't like. They can't wait for a moment to get him out of the office.
Right. Exactly. That's the thing. Like there's no way you can hide that big of a secret just because shit leaks. Like people like, motherfucker, you can't even have a secret of like who the next coach of like the Bulls is going to be without it coming out like an hour early, for example. Like just because people in an organization, like for example, using the example of the Bulls, like how many people are in the fucking Bulls front office?
Yeah.
50?
And the ones that
100? Like how many people are in the government? Thousands? Like get the fuck out of here.
And the ones that like when you do hear about something that happened, like nobody really pays attention to it. Like Anthony Weiner, who was sending dick pics to a girl, I guess she was underage.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows who he is.
Right.
Even though he is the funniest fucking guy ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like people can't keep that big of a secret.
Yeah. Or like even legit conspiracy theories, like how many people know who Edward Snowden is? Probably not enough.
Right.
And I guess
how many know who Julian Assange is? Even less.
Fucking less people.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers letting shit out like daily.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's also the thing. They let his emails. WikiLeaks releases emails and
what's WikiLeaks? Not enough people know about that shit either.
No, that's where they get all their information from. That's part of it.
Nobody's saying that not a lot of people know about WikiLeaks in general.
Oh yeah.
Put your mask up.
You had somebody like Edward Snowden who like released information that hey, the government is spying on you, and nobody gives a fuck.
It's like, hey, they're spying on you, all reckless.
Okay,
and here's the proof. Oh,
that's why. Well, we're gonna worry about these
Hollywood elites.
Yeah, we're gonna worry
that we don't have proof of.
We're gonna worry about Tom Hanks because
he moved to Greece.
Yeah, he got his Greek citizenship and. Pedophiles there, it's a mental disorder. That was like I looked it up. They did that in 2012. He just got his Greek citizenship.
We had real pedophiles under our noses, and that shit came out. It's called priests.
Oh yeah, and like people like will say Hollywood elite, and they'll use people as examples. And like, do you think they're part of the Hollywood? Do you think Allison Mack?
Who?
Fucking exactly.
Oh, from Smallville.
From Smallville.
Yeah.
Do you think she's Hollywood elite?
Fuck no.
They were like, yeah, she was part of a sex cult. And I was like,
she's Hollywood D-lister.
I was like, where do you know her from?
She's only been on Smallville. Like
exactly.
That was like her biggest thing.
But she's part of it. She's part of it.
She's not elite.
Do you know the dad from Seventh Heaven?
So if you're in Hollywood, I
know who he is. I don't know his name. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his name either. But yeah, you're right.
He was a pedo. But would you consider him?
And they
He's
have
not the Hollywood elite.
and they have him on tape, recorded that he's saying he's a pedo.
Yeah. But would you consider him Hollywood?
Fuck no.
So basically, if you make
one TV show,
make one TV show or one movie, and that's all you ever did, and you become a pedo, you become Hollywood elite.
The only pedo possible, well, most likely like 90% pedo that's actual Hollywood elite that I can name is Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey
is a definitely Hollywood elite.
I don't want to.
And
I don't think this person's gonna.
Mostly a pedo.
I don't think this person's gonna. Well, he got accused by a guy.
Right.
So it was never proven, but
right. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
told this person, I was like, well, you had Kevin Spacey.
Right.
That's an example of somebody that they actually possibly caught. And this person, who I don't throw under the bus, but they were like, yeah, well, the society, the secret ring, they have to give up one of their own just to make it seem like it's not as bad as it is.
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense. Let me just give it. Let's possibly put ourselves at being caught, right? Just to like make it seem like we don't exist.
Let's give up Kevin Spacey to throw the set to fire.
We need a sacrificial lamb.
Why Kevin Spacey? Like I don't know.
Because he's Hollywood elite.
They got the other one who I don't think it was proven that he was a pedo was Harvey Weinstein.
He's not. No, he was never.
But
he's not a pedo. He's just
a creeper.
But he was obvious. He's like literally Hollywood elite. He's a huge producer.
So okay. So it's a little different because Kevin Spacey's Hollywood elite to the public. Harvey Weinstein before all this. He was Hollywood elite, but nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Like he was not a household name. He was known in Hollywood, amongst Hollywood, but to us, like before that happened, did you really know who Harvey Weinstein was? Probably not.
I knew. Did I could I put I've seen him at the Oscars,
right?
And I do when I seen him and I hear, oh, that's Harvey Weinstein. I was like, oh, he must own the Weinstein company,
right? But do you really know who he is? Like,
no,
right,
I had no idea.
Right, exactly. That's the thing. Like, he's not like. I mean, yes, he's Hollywood elite, but he's not like the face, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like him getting caught to like the masses is like, okay, great. I don't know who the fuck he is. As opposed to like someone like Kevin Spacey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just and I see people really worried about this and like it's not that big of an issue, guys. People aren't gonna come into your house in the middle of the night and steal your kids.
Right. Which side note for that, I'll be gone in the dark. That dude broke into your house at night and raped you.
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong.
Spoiler alert!
He was the East Area rapist.
I take back what I said.
Stalker.
Oh God, the horrible title.
I take back what I said. You're not safe anywhere.
This was in the 70s, though.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, my point is, what I'm trying to say is, just if you hear something and it sounds too crazy to be true, most of the time it is. Just do a little bit of research.
I think the one that really upset the one conspiracy. Oh God, I mean, go ahead, finish because I'll jump to this a little bit if you want.
But if you're and you're getting your news from a website that has like all these fucking pop-up ads for like dick pills,
that's probably not the best website.
Yeah,
the most
probably not the
trustworthy. The one conspiracy,
or if it's one of those sites where you have to scroll through 3 different pages to finally get to the story.
Yeah, it's probably clickbait.
Yeah, exactly.
The one of the conspiracy theories that really kind of like rubs me the wrong way is the whole moon landing one. And the reason I say that is like it's like I can understand the footage being faked, but I don't know that the whole moon landing would be faked. Our coworker brought this up the other day. Like Russia was trying to get to the moon before us. They fucking hated us. They still hate us. You don't think that they would have put out that we weren't on the goddamn moon? They would have known when they got there that we weren't at the moon. Like, how the fuck are they not going to say, like, oh, you guys didn't fucking make the moon? They would be the first ones to be like, you bitch.
Well, no, because they went to a different part of the moon.
Everybody went to around the same parts because there's a dark side and a light side. You really only can land on the light side of the moon. And nobody's ever gone to the dark side of the moon because you can't.
Transformers have.
That's a movie.
Yeah, and it's called Dark Side of the Moon.
So they would have known that we weren't on the moon.
I'd go to
Right
the dark
away.
side. Just bring a flashlight.
You can't-
Quit
it's-
being little bitches.
No, it's like really, really dark.
Yeah, that's why you have a flashlight.
The flashlight's not gonna.
That's literally what flashlights are built
No,
for.
I know, but it's-
the dark.
Yeah, but not that dark.
It could be pitch black.
I'm
No.
sure.
That's as dark as it gets. Is pitch black.
I'm sure
and
NASA.
flashlights work.
I'm sure NASA could like build.
Now they came out in the 60s when they were going to.
I'm not talking about taking like a dollar store flashlight.
No, dude, it's dark as dude. Whatever. Okay, it's a different topic. I'm not gonna get into the dark side of the moon. But anyway, it's there's too much that goes. Same thing in this government. It's like too many people that can't keep that secret that we didn't go to the moon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There were so many missions too. It wasn't just like Apollo 11 was the only mission to land on the moon. There was Apollo 12,
What about
Apollo 14,
what about 13?
Apollo 15,
What about
Apollo 16,
what about Apollo
Apollo
13?
17, Apollo 13 didn't make it because of the problem.
They blew up.
They did not blow up. The oxygen tank blew the side of the ship and it was escaping. So they couldn't make it to the moon. They had to come back. We were watching the movie the other day. Remember?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Anyway, it was with the Hollywood elite Tom Hanks.
Oh, now he is Hollywood elite.
Anyway, but yeah. So like that's one of the ones. It's like, dude, and then there's so many other theories about like we didn't make the moon because of the radiation. It's like, bro, like it's all like there's so much data showing that you can do it and how it works. Like, man, anyway, that's one of the ones I don't have any tolerance for.
All right.
But some are fun.
Like us on Facebook.
No, hold on.
Facebook.com.
You don't have a grape, Tony? No grape?
No, life is good.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Really?
That
I mean,
mask.
what do I have to gripe about? Like,
You wearing the mask?
oh yeah, fuck this mask bullshit.
Are you an anti-masker?
I am an anti-masker. At this moment, yes.
Are you an anti? Are you gonna get the corona vaccine?
No.
Russia says it was released today. They said that they have it. Do we believe them? Maybe not. But
Nah.
are you gonna get it?
No, because I don't want to get microchipped.
I would say that's very possible because they're really good. I mean, obviously it's different, but they're really good at hiding people who take steroids. So they're very good at biology.
They are good.
Yeah. Watch Icarus.
That
very good
was great.
at biology.
But the vaccine is not gonna. What if that one doesn't come from Russia? It gets re-replicated here in the U.S.
What's your question?
Are you gonna get the vaccine?
I'll just wait till it comes out in China, so it's cheaper.
Yeah, I want the wish. I want the wish version. of it.
Exactly.
It's just insulin.
I'll just wait for it to pop up on my Wish fucking ads on my phone.
Is that where you got that mask from? Wish?
Bro, it's
No,
coming
I
at,
got this from the Louis Vuitton store.
Straight from Wuhan.
he's literally literally coming at your head.
Damn. Coming to my
More
head,
is
dog.
like face.
Coming to my head. All right, like us on Facebook.
No, we got to get to our question.
Oh, okay.
You guys forget how the podcast works? Like
Yes.
there's this order. It's set.
I'm gonna purposely take off my mask so you kick me out. That way I can just go home.
All right, you can leave now.
All right. Well, sorry guys. I mean, I love to stay, but junkyard. Rules are rules.
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
The appropriate question is, where in the hell are they?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
Dear Tony and Mamba, my boyfriend of nearly a year and I recently said I love you for the first time. Before he said it, what the fuck? This doesn't make any goddamn sense. Before he said it first. He told me he doesn't want to start saying it all the time. Wherein lies my dilemma. How often is too often?
In fact, they've already said it once. It's already too often.
Do I say it every night before bed? Or only on special occasions?
Only on special occasions. If you start throwing it out like it's fucking candy, it loses meaning.
Please help me because I'm confused. And
I just did.
And I'm worried that I'm hurting him because I haven't said it since that night, 4 days ago. I don't want to smother him or make him feel uncomfortable. How much is too much?
Every day is too much.
Is it?
I think so.
It's a lot. It's
Really?
Yeah, it's too much.
Like even before work, if you say, "Oh, you know, kiss, I love you."
It's too much.
Because I feel
Then it loses the meaning. Then it just becomes a thing you say. It doesn't have any.
Yeah.
It's just like oh.
Okay, me and my girlfriend do say it, but
How often?
Not every day.
when we do say it, like, because I leave for work first,
Yeah.
and I'll say it. She'll all right, I'll go to work, and she'll say it. Okay, but it's like now it's almost like instead of saying bye, you just say that instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which we still beat it, but at the same time, it's like it's a way of just saying, I'll see you later.
It's kind of like saying do like laters.
Yeah, but it could be the last time you ever see her again. You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't the last memory of her you want to like remember her of her saying I love you?
Yeah, but if she is blow drying her hair and she's more concerned, not saying anything bad about her,
Right.
but she's like blow drying her hair and she's not really paying attention. I'm miserable walking out the door because I got to be up at fucking 6:30 in the morning. It doesn't really.
Why do you have to be up at 6? You don't start work till 8.
I live further than you do.
Yeah,
I shower in the morning.
6:30 is still pretty early, but anyway, go ahead.
What time do you wake up?
6:45.
Okay.
But so, I mean, I think I could get away with waking up at 7.
All right, but that's besides the point. I could too, but yeah, it just becomes like
Me too.
Motherfucker, you wake up at 8:59.
I wake up at 7:59.
tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up at like 7:15, and if I'm late, like Junkyard said,
Wake up later.
Jerkus, I can get away with it.
yeah. So yeah, I just think it's like especially the longer you've been together, it's just almost like a comfort thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you say it so much until it like loses its meaning. I've always been a fan of showing people more how much you care about them as opposed to saying it.
Well, yeah, that goes with. I mean, that's something that's just in relationships in general. Like you should definitely show it more
I
than
don't
you
know.
say it.
I'm not much of a fan of saying stuff or doing stuff.
So you just don't give a fuck, is what you're saying?
Yes,
That's what,
Is that why you're single right now?
probably.
Because girls like that you show them and say it,
girls like stuff. Ugh,
and you don't like it.
it's fucking annoying.
so
It's
like
it's a burden.
It's like I already said it once. Why I gotta say it every week?
yeah. Like I hope she doesn't hear. If she does, who cares?
See, I say it. I do say it every day. Like you know, before I go to work or before I go back to
Junkyard.
bed.
You've been saying it every day, like since you first met, even before you were even together.
And
you
I
probably
meant
said
it every single
you
day.
Probably said it because you're a fucking creep.
And not just that, but I do a lot of things to show her, and she feels it too, because she'll tell me like, oh, you know, that's really nice of you, and like.
It depends on the person. It depends on like who you are. Like
Right.
me, I show my girl. She likes to hear it, which is fine. But I think I show it by like driving her somewhere because I really don't want to.
Yeah, but the thing with that though is like. Same thing with I would go as far as saying is that's the same thing as saying I love you too much. Like if you drive her too much, it becomes like she expects it. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna drive her somewhere. So like for you to do it, maybe she doesn't see that you love. That's the reason.
So-
or you.
So you bring,
You know what I'm saying?
and you bring up a good point. So what you got to do is like you got to treat it just like as if you were driving her somewhere. So you basically do it because you love her, and you do, and she should know that because that's not something you want to do.
Oh, and that's what.
But every now and then you got to take that away so she doesn't take it for granted.
And you know what? That's what I do. I tell her like, I didn't want to take you. And when I say things like that, apparently I'm a bad boyfriend. But I just say those things because I don't think she appreciates it as much as she should.
Yeah,
Right.
because she thinks that like, oh, you're like it's fine, but no, it's like it's
not fine.
This is annoying.
It's not my fault. You went to your parents' house, and now you don't have a way of giving it back. So now I got to go get you. Now I don't want to do it, but I care about you, so I'm gonna go do it.
And she should know that.
And I want you. Yes. Not only should you know it, you should be thanking me.
I completely agree. I agree.
Now I wouldn't be mad if she broke up with you for saying shit like that.
You just don't get it.
I mean, you don't have to throw it in her face either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's not. He's just making sure that she doesn't take it for granted.
Uh-huh.
That's all he's asking for. A little gratitude.
Like, if she cooks for me, I'm like, this is very good. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I let it be known. But if you get in my car and you don't say, oh, thank you so much for picking me up, bitch, you get out.
I agree.
That's just how I feel. But there's billions of couples. Well, people do stuff different. Maybe you're like Junker. Do you like saying meaningless phrases?
Yeah, like I love you every day.
well, I don't think it's meaningless because I do mean it. I mean every time I say it.
Yeah, if you say it that often, it's like just diluted at that point.
No.
It's
See,
not special. It's
no.
special.
That's not necessarily true because the thing is that's your perception of it.
Yeah, it's not special. Anything.
When I say it, I mean it.
Name one.
Your perception of it is what is being diluted.
I believe you.
Give me another example of something you do every single day and it's special every time.
Every day I eat is fucking special.
Yeah, because you need it for sustenance.
How about that? Breathing. Every day I breathe is special because I'm not dead.
You're talking about things you need to literally stay alive.
You need love to stay alive.
No, you don't.
Bullshit. So
you probably do.
You simp?
Yeah, you fucking simp.
So if your parents didn't love you,
I'd still be alive.
My mother.
Okay, fine. I'll tell your mom to stop making you lunches and dinner.
And I'll die. But you know why? I'll die not because of love. I'll die because I have no sustenance.
Yeah, but she does that because she loves you. You stupid fuck.
My mom just packed up and went to Mexico. I had no idea. I texted her. I'm like, well, I'm in a group chat with my family. I said, hey, everybody, because there was a tornado yesterday. So everybody be careful. I'm on my way home and it's really bad out. And my mom was like, it's fine for me. And then she takes a picture of a gas station, fucking Texas. I was like, where did you go? She was like, I'm going to Mexico. Like, you didn't tell anybody. She was like, I didn't think I had to tell you.
Did you guys know that if a baby that feels no love dies?
Is untrue.
No, it's not. There's scientific
Then why are there so many orphans?
That's different because because they still feel love from like somebody.
No.
I think you're wrong.
No, I'm serious. Babies that aren't held.
You're wrong.
And feel some sort of.
Your fucking hippie science is so fucking out of whack. You don't need love to live.
You do need love to live.
You probably do because you're a simp.
Humans need love to live.
No, you don't. You'll be alive just fine.
You won't be. That's
all you need is food and water to live.
Do you ever hear of depression?
Yeah, and those people are alive.
Yeah, not all of them. They end up killing themselves if it gets too bad.
It's not because of that.
Mamba doesn't need parents to live because he's got his girlfriend that loves him. And me, I love him.
You know what? I would need to live.
You know what? Like the fact that you say you love him, that's a nice sentiment, and it probably would have some meaning if you just didn't throw it out like every day, which you do.
I don't. How did I tell you I love
you?
You
know what, Joker? I feel the same way about you too, but you said it more than once, and it's like kind of lost its meaning now.
Exactly. It's like it's not special. It's already been diluted.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You guys are.
You showed me that when you hooked me up with a job. There, I was like, man, the guy really cares. Then you went and said something stupid like that.
Oh, you guys are something else, man.
But when I say, like, when you leave for work in the morning and you say that to your wife,
I kiss.
Do you grab her by the hand and look her in the eye and say, I love you?
No, I kiss her.
Or are you
repeatedly?
Or are you on
I love her.
Are you on your way out the door and like, yeah?
No.
Deuces.
No, I don't just say deuces. I hug her and I kiss her.
Oh, because that's what I do. I'm like, yeah, bye. I love you.
I hug her and I kiss her and I tell her I love her.
And then you throw up the deuces.
No.
I'll see.
I'm affectionate.
No. I think the term you're looking for is you're a simp.
How many OnlyFans are you subscribed to?
0. Anyway, you guys are.
How many Twitch Prime subs do you have?
The fuck is that?
It's when you pay extra for fucking Twitch.
Oh,
apparently,
I've been on Twitch maybe like twice.
It's a thing with e-girls.
Really?
Yeah.
You know too much about the internet, Tony. That scares me.
Facebook Gold.
And you don't know enough.
Right?
All right, guys.
It's like Facebook Gold. Remember they were passing that around?
Oh.
You buy Facebook Gold. It's like a membership.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
You did never?
No.
I've seen people do it.
All right, follow us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Like us on, follow us on Twitter at New Kids in the Pod. See us how long have we been doing? I don't even remember this shit. See us on Instagram, also at New Kids in the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify. What else are we on?
Deezer.
Yeah, we were on Deezer,
Stitcher.
everywhere. I don't know. Anyway, just look for us on all platforms. We're everywhere.
When are we going to get an exclusive contract like Joe Rogan?
Never. You've asked me that before.
Well, if we do get one,
put your mask back on.
If we do get one, we probably wouldn't know because Junkyard's holding out all those sponsorship opportunities.
Maybe
emails.
we might already have one. You guys wouldn't even know.
Exactly. We wouldn't know.
Put your mask back on.
Because Junkyard's got a mortgage. I'm leaving already.
No.
I'm leaving.
I don't care. We're still here.
Well, you don't like it? Kick me out.
Get
out.
All right. Well, I'm trying to leave. So
Well, you go out the back door.
cut this out. Ready?
Subscribe. Email us newkidsinthepod@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail 774-40-NKOTP. Mamba in a world.
The world full of like simps. Don't be Junkyard.
Yeah.
That you're not Mamba. Mamba.
Only say I love you occasionally. Make it special. Don't just throw it out like candy.
Exactly.
Is that what you're gonna tell him what you're gonna say? Are you gonna let him tell you what to say?
Am I wrong though?
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
Put your
with
mask
what he
back
said.
on.
Oh, I'm leaving right now.
That doesn't matter. Then leave.
All right. Well, play us out.
No, I don't. You can leave before.
Play us out and I'll leave.
You can leave right now.
I'll leave as soon as you play us out.
No.
Okay. Well,
Put
then
your mask on.
Then I guess I'm staying.
Mama, make him put his mask
I
back
guess
on.
we're to stay. I guess, friend, we are at a stalemate. I'll leave when you end the show, and you won't end the show till I put on my mask. Looks like we have ourselves a good old-fashioned standoff.
A Mexican standoff.
All right, guys. We'll probably not check you out next week because Tony won't wear a mask. Kissies.
Well, I'll be dead.
Kissies on your dickies.
Look at me.